Hi, I'm Daz, part 14. So, I talked about being breathless, didn't I? And taking exercise gradually in the last part. And one of the things is obviously you can't lift much because you've just been sort of split open. And I'll show you, if you like, I'll show you what it looks like now. That's what it looked like after 14 weeks, just to let you know. So it doesn't look too bad. Anyway, when I was first discharged, I had a little bit of trouble with that leaking, but that soon healed up after a few days, thankfully. Yes, so I was talking about, you've got to be careful because you haven't had your operation long, so you've got to be careful how much weight you lift, and that caused me a bit of problem. Luckily, I had some people at home to lift heavy things for me, so there was no going around playing with my heavy electronics equipment or anything like that. I think it was generally something like about 2 kilograms I was allowed to lift. But it's useful because it meant I can't do the vacuum cleaning, I'm afraid, and tidy the house up, sorry. So it does have some advantages. So for the first sort of few months, I haven't been able to lift anything. I lift a little bit more now, but I did some basic weightlifting and found that hurt my chest a bit. The other thing is that it was the penguin thing. You mustn't lift your arms up either. That was the other thing I wasn't allowed to do. I still got to be careful now, is putting your arms above your shoulders and lifting up, obviously with this thing here. So that was a bit of a limitation. And also it was I was still trying to figure the food thing out. It's like, what risk can you take with the food, because I went to the seaside. I thought, all right, if I can't have Mr. Whippy, I can have an ice cream, a scoop one. But then it was said to me, well, the scooped ice cream's been sitting out in a tray, hasn't it? I said, yeah, but it's got a cover over it. Yeah, but what about if there's been a fly on it or something? So it's still a problem. I think the other thing I forgot to mention is that I can't have is Brian Bacon BAP. That's really nice as well. And I can't sort of do that, so eat that. So that's something else I'm missing out on, but never mind. You just have to sort of take it on board. So that's where we went. Anyway, I'll see you on the next part.